What's up, guys? This is Rich here from Ions. We're doing another unboxing video, and today we've actually gotten our hands on the new iPhone 10. It's not pronounced iPhone X, it's pronounced iPhone 10. And so we're going to unbox it right now. The iPhone X, the iPhone 10 is, basically what makes it different is this. It's all 100% screen. It's a 5.inch Super Retina HD display. It's got HDR and True Tone built in. So we got some, starting off, you got some literature, designed in Apple, Cupertino, California, right on. As always, Apple likes to really package their things quite nicely. You speak French or the myriad of other languages, got all this stuff going on right here. Now here's the main feature itself. Look at this guy. Super slick. Welcome to the iPhone 10. Tips to get started. No, you don't need these tips. These tips are always as obvious as they come. Pop it right out. You'll notice right under here, as it's packaged with every Apple, it's really nice packaging. Little cable mixed in there. Nice adapter. Comes with earbuds. Now, the iPhone X, its big difference is that it has this as a lightning port. It's a wireless charge. It's got Bluetooth headphones they're pushing, the earbuds as they call them. These are not earbuds. These are actually the fully wrapped ones. We've got a couple adapters in here for the headphone jack because people really kicked up a fuss, right? So you see your lightning here into your audio jack. Little charging cable back here. Lightning, as they all are. So Lightning does carry audio and video. Super helpful because now you can really cut down onto the one port. If you have the wireless earbuds or any other wireless brand, Beats for example, that are wireless, you don't even need this. You can wirelessly charge, you can wirelessly listen. It's 100% wireless. And look at that screen. A lot of people complain about the famous notch. You know, not so bad. Less than ideal, of course, but it's still pretty nice. So it's a lot of durable glass. This is it's gonna be tough to break this. It's super durable. I don't believe they're going with Gorilla Glass this year, but it is super sturdy. They do say it's surgical grade stainless steel. It certainly feels heavy compared to a lot of the other iPhones that I've held. It's bigger, yes, but it's a lot more dense. It's the first thing's notable. It is charging wirelessly, but you do have to buy a wireless charger separately, of course. Comes with Face ID, which is one of the big updates. Apple Pay because built-in NFC near-field communication chips. It does support the augmented reality that Apple's pushing. We'll see if that catches on versus Google Daydream, for example. It's a little weird to deal without having a home button here. Swipe up to open. And all your stuff is here. You know, we're gonna load this with an update with all our stuff, but it is a little uncanny to not have that home button there. It will take some getting used to. I have a feeling that the learning curve for this might be a lot like what happened with the update to 3D Touch. I felt that took a long time. I think this might take a long time too. So the iPhone 10, it's basically you get 5.inch Super Retina HD display, HDR True Tone, all glass, stainless steel design. It's water and dust resistant, not water and dust proof. Do not get those two mixed up. You'll have a bad day. On the rear here, you have a 12 megapixel dual cameras. This is really, really cool. Hey, look, it's so shiny you can see my face in this unboxing here. I'm not sure if that's a sticker or not, but man, when these things are new, they are beautiful. So it's got a portrait lighting mode. They famously talked about bokeh and how they can do it versus a regular camera. A lot of what Ions tends to shoot on, for example, I'm going to bring out here one of the bodies from our older cameras. This is a Canon 60D. We're shooting on some Rebels. We're shooting on some 70s as well. And it's hard to justify buying a $3,000 camera every year when we all buy our phones and they keep getting better and better. It is a weird thing to witness phones getting better cameras than cameras. So the portrait lighting is built in. Has 4K video, and it's about time Apple did do 4K. Everything is going 4K, so expect that to be the norm. And it shoots up to 60 frames per second. If you're into photography, it's really quite the good camera. It's phenomenal. The front camera here, which you can, I hope you can see this, but so this notch here, it does have the camera built in. Oh, you see that little indicator going off? So it's a 7 megapixel true depth front camera. It also does portrait lens, portrait lighting, portrait mode. It's really good. It also features the Face ID. There's no home button for this. It will recognize you by your face and unlock. So everyone else has tested it, said it's really quite good. I believe there are some twins that have gone out there and they were able to spoof it. Not all of them, but a couple of twins were able to look like each other, funny enough. So it's not 100% perfect. So if you have an evil twin out there, you will have your phone unlocked at some point. Heads up, fair warning. So Face ID is what they're pushing with this new camera, and the fact there's no home button. They're going to use that for Apple Pay for a large part, but they're also going to use it for the famous animojis. If you want to look like a unicorn, you can look like a unicorn. If you want to look like an avocado, you can look like an avocado. They are hitting all demographics here. Unicorns, avocados, you name it. The new chip is the A11 Bionic. It's faster, better than the last couple chips. I think they have the A10 Motion, which, I mean, these chips are getting exponentially better every year. So, and again, the wireless charging. It's works with key chargers, QI standard, and it's good. It's becoming very quickly the standard to which all these things are made. Belkin makes a bunch. Apple, I believe, does make one. They're not, I think, as popular because they're more expensive, but there are a bunch of really, really cool options. For some reason, I've opened Wallet. What wants me to... I'm just gonna... See, I don't know how to go back yet. This will be a learning curve. That's fascinating. I'm not even sure how I did that, actually. Do I just... Yeah, and so without the double click of the home button, you also won't get to the multitasking switch. I know I've found a way because I'm playing around in the store, but you know, you have to. It'll be a learning curve because it is different. Bring down the control center here, and what I'm really looking forward to is a bunch of other things such as the screen mirroring with Apple TVs. Play on some of these apps. There you go. Drag and drop it, and then you can kill them from there. So this screen is it is something to look at, especially considering if you remember the first iPhones when they came out, they were really quite good at the time, especially for a touchscreen. This is just a phenomenal color. Let's see if we can't. Don't have any YouTube. Is that straight to our Apple TV or is it? It's this is the first OLED screen from Apple. So OLED is of course the best. It does look better than LCD, but even then, let's allow. So yeah, it's really quite something. Very cool. It's got a lot of it has all the standard iPhone features. It has all the standard iPhone apps. We haven't loaded anything on here yet. For the most part, that's it. It is like Apple makes everything. It is really quite beautiful. It is it's really nice as far as phone goes. I know a lot of people were detractors to the iPhone X based on price point, but very quickly, $1,000 smartphones for the top line smartphones became the standard. You know, the Samsung S8 was very quickly at $1,000. The Pixel 2 was up there. The Pixel 3 will also be up there. So, it's just that's how the market has gone. This is what you get from Apple for about that price point. Wireless charging, OLED, two things Apple probably should have done a long time ago. Haven't, now they have. If you have if you have a Samsung S8 or if you have a comparable top-line phone, by all means comment on the links below. Comment here, comment there. We're on Facebook here, we're on Instagram there. Comment away. Let us know what you think of it if you have one. Let us know what you think of the competition if you have one. We're going to be reviewing a couple Android phones coming along. So, again, we're going to play around with this. We'll be back with a full review on our YouTube page, on our website, thisizions.com. Drop us a line. Until then, live the future.